As you have seen from the title of this video, today we'll be mounting the coilovers. So the problem with this setup is that I have a front E36 knuckles and front E36 suspension. So why I failed the MOT is I didn't see when car sits like so. So yeah, when I drive, the ride is very harsh. And this is because the suspension is sitting on the chassis. So it's basically solid. It doesn't have any travel because the chassis doesn't allow to. So the plan B now is, because of the lack of the space for the suspension, I will be mounting the coilovers, because the coilovers are much narrower than the OEM suspension. So yeah, new coilovers, new suspension mounts. So it should be easy, because I will just be dismounting and mounting the new ones on. The only problem is these are the E36 suspension mounts, and yeah, so the problem is that space between these bolts are not the same as on E30. So I will be hammering these studs out, drilling new holes for the bolting pattern that is on the E30, and then bolt it on with bolts. So yeah, let's go. So both front suspension arms are out, and I have already assembled one of the front coilovers. So this is the left one. I will show you what have I done to this suspension mount, so it can fit on the E30, because it's a E36 everything. So yeah. Yeah, on this, I don't know, almost the cheapest coilovers you can get, you cannot set the right height the proper way. So you need to set it with this and tighten the springs so it will go higher, but we'll just make it with the proper preload, set it on the car, get the car on the ground, and then we will see how high the car is, and then we will set the height with the preload basically. So not the smartest way to go, but this is the only road we can drive. So now the front suspension is all set up and we will mount it on the car. it's kind of the same as it was, so I will try to raise it up just a little bit, like a, I don't know, like a centimeter or so, and I think it will be good for the road. Because another thing is, here as you can see, the plastic liner, sometimes it rubs, so yeah, I'll leave it as is, and now I'll be changing the rear suspension. It should be nice and easy. So the rear suspension contains of I don't know how it say it in English, but I assume is a shock absorber, or yeah, this the spring, this nut, I probably won't run this, and we'll be riding just the spring for lowering purposes, but for the technical inspection it must be in, so we will see then. And the other part is new shock absorber mounts. So yeah, shock absorber mounts goes like so, and that's it. Just bolt it on and yeah. So now I haven't been working for half an hour and it's already a night out. So I jacked up the car, took the wheel off, and I've been raising the car because the rear is so high that it looks stupid with the front this low. So I've raised this to 5 centimeters, so 1.5 centimeters more than before, and hopefully it wouldn't look so stupid. So yeah, as you can see now how much room it is for activities and to not, yeah, so it doesn't sit on the chassis, and I'll hopefully be driving around comfortably, and all these little things that make this car better in the long run. So I think it looks okay. The car is still lowered, but it doesn't have this rake from front to back. Now that it's night out, you don't see as much on camera as I see. So we will probably be filming the outro tomorrow, and